What do the Somalians have to do with this Afghan guy who shot the national?
Nothing, but Somalians have caused a lot of trouble. They're ripping us off for a lot of money. There's a tremendous amount of money going back to Somalia. What the hell are we paying money to Somalia for?
What a great fucking question.
They're ripping off our country at a level that few people have been able to see before. Well, we're getting a lot of their people out because they're nothing but trouble.
We love our brothers and sisters who are Democrats, but you left us. And because the left left us, join the right, vote for Trump. Amigo, I want to problema, amigo. Hold on, man. Sorry.
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand.
To those who don't know, this is a Somali man named Saeed that preaches Islam and is well respected in the Somali community. For some reason during one of his lectures he decided to bring up African Americans unprovoked and say how most African Americans don't know our fathers and are the products of one-night stands, which is very disrespectful and uncalled for. But did any Somalis call him out on his bullshit? No. In fact, you can see them in the crowd laughing as if what he said was funny and amusing. This is a very common mindset amongst Somalis, and it needs to be addressed. Cause imagine if AAs came online mocking how 75% of Somalis live in poverty, and is one of the poorest nations on earth, or that the average Somali only has an IQ of 68.
Nobody should dare mock black people. Somalis mocked black people, and they clearly claimed they are not black, you know. So they mocked black people, you know. And after mocking black people, right now, things aren't working well for them, and they feel like they wish they wouldn't have done what they did, because right now they are crying, asking for help from the black people. Do you think they're supposed to be given help? Do you think black people should turn to them and say sorry? Because what they did wasn't really something they were supposed to be doing, but they actually went ahead and did whatever they did, you know. Like, you don't have to mock black people. Come on, you are also black. That is like mocking your parents. That is like mocking the home that you came from. That is like saying that it's like mocking your own self, you know. And now, in the land of the white man, now they are being asked to get out, and they feel like the only people we can get help from, or the only people we can ask help from, are the black people. And that is what is happening to them right now. I've told you time and again, blacks are the people that can save the world. And it is written, because they are the original people. Everything was borrowed from the black community. You have to understand that. And if you think that is not true, then you better think well. Now, take a look at these videos.
We do not blame the lawlessness of an individual on a whole community. What we also know is that there is not a single evidence that the president or his coolies have put forth that there are any single resource from taxpayers in Minnesota that has gone to aid and abate terrorism. That language is dangerous. That language puts the lives of Somalis not only in Minnesota, but across the country in danger. And if the president believed that, and he had evidence, he would take people to court. So we are sick and tired of the president waking up one day and deciding to put forth falsehoods and demonize whole communities, while the ignorant people that support him then take the lies that he's spreading and use it as a fact. We've seen it during the campaign where he said Asians were eating cats and dogs. We've seen his vice president repeat those lies. We've seen the media run it as a headline as if it was a fact. That is shameful. That is shameful. That is ignorant. It makes us look like a stupid nation that does not believe in truth but traffics in lies. It makes the world mock us, and we are better than that. We are better than that as Americans.
Trump is about to deport hundreds of Somali Americans right now. I'm gonna break it down for you. So on November 21st, Trump announced via Truth Social that he's terminating TPS for Somalis in Minnesota. And the reason he's doing this is because he has accused the Minnesota Somali community of fraud and money laundering. But as of now, he has offered no public verified proof of that. According to the congressional data, around 705 of them being Somali-born people in the US currently benefit from TPS. And the DHS actually extended and redesignated Somalis' TPS status on July 22nd, 2024 into March 2026. Legal experts argue that Trump does not have legal authority to unilaterally revoke TPS designated by law, especially for a particular group in one state. Civil rights groups are calling that this is politically motivated and discriminatory, and courts are likely to step in. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with Trump or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below.
This is the freedom. I'm coming to my process immigration.
What country are you from?
I'm from Western Sahara.
Somali says black Americans don't know their fathers.
African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand. They will tell you, I don't know my father. Well, who named you? Whose name are you carrying? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah? No. كلهم أو معظمهم أبناء الزنا.
I keep screaming this from every mountaintop I can. That's Hassan Ali, and this is Ilhan Omar. We know who Ilhan Omar. Hassan is the president or prime minister of Somalia. They had a roundtable meeting with nothing but Africans talking about getting in to American politics, but understanding that they are 100% Somalian and they will never change. Now, in this clip that I'm about to show, Mr. Ali, Hassan Ali, is talking, and he's letting it be known that Ilhan Omar is there to take a black American seat in Congress.
It is very important in Ilhan tayo, Somali tayo, meeshas lagu jiro. Qofki Soomaaliya oo aragtidiisu tahay nin madow ha qaato kursigaas ama qof cad ha qaato qof moral. Marka taas waa lagu dhiirigelinayaa sababtaan arrinkan lagu soo celinaya Soomaalida oo sheegay.
They are not here to be our friends. They are not here to fight for all black people. They are here to fight for Somalians. That's it. Those are not my words. It's their words. It's their actions, right? So before y'all jump on here, look, just another jealous black American. I'm not jealous of anything. We can't be beat. We're undefeated here. That's something y'all forgot. Mind you, this shit was on camera. So I want to know what y'all got to say about that. I already know that black Americans have no allies at all. We don't have friends here. We don't have allies here, especially Africans. It's sad, but it's true. And it's not coming from us. It's coming from you guys, because you guys come over here to this country, automatically look at us as enemy number one. Then you get caught on camera doing this kind of shit. It's absolutely crazy, but I love when people show their true colors. Please tell me who you are so I can believe you the first time.
Enough to understand that members of Congress can't be impeached. You know, when you have Nancy and Randy saying, you know, we're on it, we're going to impeach her, when they're saying they're going to deport me, knowing full well that you cannot deport an American citizen.
So all year, immigrants been running around screaming, Black Americans, y'all going to be deported next. Y'all going to be deported too. But you got an immigrant saying that she can't be deported because she's an American citizen, a naturalized citizen. When Black Americans are birthright citizens, like, we can't be deported. But yet, immigrants of all creed and colors, all of the immigrants, not just the black ones, but the white ones, the Native Americans, the Latinos, of course, the Africans, the Caribbeans, they always screaming, oh, y'all next. They deporting black people too. Y'all next. Y'all gonna get deported next, Black Americans. Y'all think they're not gonna deport y'all if they're deporting their... But you got an immigrant saying that she can't be deported because she's a citizen. She's a naturalized citizen, y'all. Her citizenship can be revoked, by the way. But it's funny how they, when they're under the fire, it's like they know all the fucking rules and laws and, oh, you know, we can't be deported. But they want to fearmonger and try to, like, mislead Black Americans to feel like they want to be deported. Y'all, the psychological warfare these people are playing on Black Americans is nasty. It's insidious. Trump, please hurry up and get these motherfuckers out of here.
Trump is coming after Somalis in Minnesota, terminating TPS protection and stating Minnesota is being terrorized by Somali gangs. Send them back home. Yeah. Governor of Minnesota, he fired back. Ilhan Omar fired back. Republicans cheering. What? What is this? Because there's only 700 Somalis that have TPS. Majority of Somalis, they're U.S. citizens. They're green card holders. They're refugees from the 90s. They have built communities, businesses, neighborhoods. What is he talking about? Why is he framing it like the whole Somali population depends on his TPS? This is called drama, theater, better headline. Yeah. So, what is the intention behind this drama? What's your thoughts behind this? Appreciate that.
We're one community. We're neighbors. Yes. We love each other. Yes. We support each other. Yes. We help each other. Yes. We unite for each other. Yes. Nothing can divide us.
We're dealing with families not being able to afford their groceries. We see our food shelves running out. Instead of that, he decided to also pit our communities against each other. And what we're saying is that that is a distraction. The reality is that people are struggling. Our communities are struggling.
TPS does not impact that many Somalis, like you said. The numbers are small because the vast majority of Somali Minnesotans who are here are naturalized citizens or they are born here, right? And America is our home now. We are Somali Americans. We are proud, regardless of the negative stories and things that they push against our community.
I want our government to stand up for the immigrants, for documented and undocumented people, because the Constitution protects all of us. I think that Somalis in particular have been the scapegoat. People have kind of highlighted, a few bad apples, painting a broad picture of just how all Somalis are, and that's not the case at all. If you look around, we are business owners, we're doctors, we're teachers, we're lawyers, we're mothers. People just trying to make a better life for themselves.
Today it's Somalis, tomorrow it's your community. Yesterday it was the Latino community. Before that it was the trans community, it was the LGBTQIA community.
Welcome back. Now, a little bit of identity crisis or how Somali entered America in confusion. And this happened in large numbers back then in 1990s. Somalis arrived in America. And they went to America fleeing civil war. They went there seeking safety, stability, and survival. And the safety they went looking for, the stability they went looking for, the survival they went looking for, it is what Black Americans fought for. It is the sweat of Black Americans. But when they arrived in America, something deeper happened. Something psychological, a crisis, a confusion, a question. They're asking themselves if they are Black, in America or they are something else. So for a lot of Somalis, the answer was they are not black, they are Somalis. So this identity separation did not even start in America. It started here in Africa. In Africa, there's something we call colorism. The Arab influence and clan politics shaped how Somalis viewed the race. Okay? If I quote Professor Ali Mazrui, one of Africa's greatest intellectuals, once said that East Africa sits between Arab identity and African identity, and that tension produces confusion. So Somalis carried that tension into America. Okay? Instead of embracing black unity, some of them, they choose distance. Now, let's pick some facts here, not using feelings. Black Americans have been complaining for years about the attitude that some Somalis show towards them, or they are showing towards them. Not all Somalis, but a large enough number to shape the community's reputation. Okay? And the common complaints were like Somalis call black Americans lazy, Somalis mock those culture, Somalis says black Americans have no culture, a lot of things. They are not black, or they are not black like them, a number of things. And these statements spreads on social media. When you go to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, we even did some of these videos here. Okay? And some Somali influencers build whole career just talking negative about black Americans. So they say that they have their own identity. Okay? They have their own identity and they are different from the black Americans. But I saw a number of videos where black Americans are replying, saying that you live in our neighborhood, you benefit from our civil rights, you stand on the rights we fought for. Okay? Now, this is just happening, and that's why I understand why some black people or black Americans, they are calling out Somalis constantly. Okay? And to understand this, we must go deeper than just a YouTube argument. We must go down to the roots, because Dr. Joy DeGray, a world-renowned scholar, explained how immigrants adapt anti-black attitude to fit into America faster. So when Somali went to the US, they learned quickly. White America respects good immigrants. White America distrusts black America. White America rewards those who distance themselves from, blackness. Okay? And the system is built on anti-blackness as a currency. Okay? And that's why Dr. Khalid Brand Mohammed wrote that every migrant group entering America learns quickly that the fastest way to move up is to distance yourself from black Americans. You see? So Somali learned that. They learned that very fast. And so they start saying they are not blacks. They start saying they are Somalis, that they are different. Now, mocking black pain, saying you are not black is one thing, but mocking black pain is another thing. Because I have come across videos of Somalis mocking Black Lives Matters, police brutality, system racism, and some said what the Latinos said, what the white people say, that it's always, if you obey the law, you won't get shot. That we never had slavery, so we don't have their trauma. So this is really happening in real time. And when DJT came in 2024, a noticeable group of Somali Americans openly supported DJT. Okay? Not all, but enough Somalis, enough to make noise, enough to cause tension, enough to send a message. And in Minnesota, the biggest Somali hub in America, DJT gained votes in those neighborhoods. Why? Because of a conservative religious value, business interest, anti-LGBTQ policies, anti-liberal agenda, distrust of Democrats. I believe Trump will, protect them, just as white people did, just as Latinos did. Okay? They voted against their own interest. And some even say that black people are exaggerating, that DJT has no problem with Somalis. Some even mocked black Americans again. Okay? So they believed DJT was their friend. They believed DJT separated good immigrants from troublesome blacks. But as historian Dr. Gerald Holmes says, any system built on anti-blackness eventually expands and swallows all black people, immigrants or not immigrants. And right now, it is happening. It is happening. Reality is hitting Somalis and they are facing deportation. DJT has removed TPS protection from Somalis. TPS is temporary protected status, a program that allowed Somalis to stay legally because of war back home. Right now, it's gone. Meaning what? Meaning deportation proceedings can begin, meaning thousands lose protection, meaning families are panicking, community fear rises, lawyers are overwhelmed. So the same man some Somalis voted for is now the man sending them back to a dangerous homeland. The same communities they said racism won't touch us are now experiencing American immigration brutality. The same people who mocked black American struggles are now crying. Okay? They are crying. They are saying America is unfair and America is racist. So I believe, I don't want to call all those black Americans who don't believe Africans, because I see how some Africans are treating black Americans. And this is to say that you are living in a place where this person built with his blood, this person built on chains, this person built while being whipped, and yet you are going there and mocking them. It is sad. It is sad. Okay? Right now, stories flipping back. Somalis are now asking black activists for help, asking black lawyers for assistance, asking African Americans organization to speak up, asking black media to cover their story, So black Americans are shocked because these are the same groups who said we don't share your struggles. These are the same group who told black Americans stop complaining. Now the same people are asking black Americans to protest, maybe to protect them, to raise awareness. This is not going to happen. If we need to have fairness, we need to have respect. Respect is mutual for both. If you want black Americans to respect us Africans, let's respect them. And black Americans, if you get respect from Africans, you respect back. We are all black people. And what Somalis did is what the system wants. Okay? It's what the system wants. And professional thinkers warned about this. A system built on anti-blackness will eventually target all who look black. Okay? Dr. Cloud Anderson said that no immigrants group will escape the racial hierarchy. So we need to have solution on this. Somalis must publicly acknowledge anti-blackness exists in their community. They must. Even Latinos are accepting. Latinos are out here trying to call out anti-blackness. Somalis must stop separating themselves from black identity. Okay? Black Americans must stop generalizing but maintain boundaries too. Somalis leaders must educate their youths on African history, not Arabized racial myths. African worldwide must unite through humility, not ego. Okay? Now, the diaspora too must stop fighting online and start building Pan-African structure offline. This is what we need to do. So, those who refuse unity always learn the hard way. And black people want Somalis out of love, not jealousy, but they didn't listen. And now the same system that oppressed black Americans is coming for them. Let's just this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson. I hope We are all doing great. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I did not get a chance to be on camera, but don't worry, I'm just somewhere else, and then it was unable for me to record this video showing my face, but I said let me just do it. Until next episode, peace out.